guys, Rob from Georgia here with you, aka VHS82 apostrophe, with another short one here on our 31 Days of Horror, day number 3, following through on going after some of my favorite directors, man. And this guy's legendary, and it is a legendary film. Of course, we're talking Spider Baby from 1967, right? I think it was actually meant to be released in 64, got shelved for a couple years. We've heard that same story before, right? This one was a cold purchase. I heard the review for it on the 22 Shots of Moodz and Horror years ago now, it seems like. And I was so convinced by what I heard, man. I just went and ordered the Arrow, which is an absolutely phenomenal release, man. You know, you got everything in here, man. Everything, you know, from the book. You know how Arrow does their stuff. You know, well, one's a DVD, one's a Blu-ray, right? Alternative artwork inside. It's just legit, man. It's an absolute legit release from Arrow. Spider Baby. Jack Hill, man. You know, recently discovered that he wrote the script for Death Ship. Should have directed it, but since it was a Canadian finance film, of course, he got kind of pushed off by the wayside. Hate it how that stuff works. But Spider Baby, or the maddest story ever told. Who do we got here? Jill Banner, Beverly Washburn, Sid Haig, Lon Chaney Jr., Alfred Taylor, the cinematographer, most known for Killer Clowns from Outer Space, man. So Spider Baby, dude, this man, one of Lon Chaney Jr.'s last films. Sid Haig, man, in his prime. Jill Banner and Washburn. Those two girls together are just out of this stinking world. If you have never seen this is so beyond perfect to add into your collection for your October run. You know, it's weird. I line this up. I line this movie up with okay, so you got James Whale's The Old Dark House from like 32, right? So you got that, and then you kind of step up to Spider Baby, then you kind of step from Spider Baby to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then you kind of step from there to say Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses. So you see the line of effective influence going back to James Whale's film, and you better bet I'll be covering that one during this 31-day run. But this is one of those movies extremely influential to a lot of filmmakers. And Jack Hill, man, has always wanted to do a follow-up. He's had a script written. I think actually rewrote the script a couple times, but just could never get it done. Could never stinking get it done. And it's really, really too bad. I would love to see somebody like Rob Zombie. Yes, I am a zombie apologist. I don't care. I don't. I would love to see him get a hold of that script for the follow-up to this film and just go bonkers, man. Go bonkers with it. I think it would be absolutely fantastic. But basically, The Merry Household, it is a dysfunctional family film. This disease, the Merry disease, which is sort of just eats away in terms of just the intellectual properties of you, your body, stunts you, just everything, man. It just makes you break down. And so Lon Chaney Jr. is left to take care of the father, the patriarch. I guess that's a politically incorrect term these days. The patriarch of the home is gone. A couple of the relatives are living down in the cellar, man. Sort of like Rob Zombie, you know, in House of a Thousand Corpses at the end, Dr. Satan's lair. You know, down there in the muck or whatever. You got a few family members that are still living, man, and they just feed them, man. It's awesome. But he's trying to, you know, just take care of business, man, until they're all dead and gone, and he can just walk off into the sunset, do something else. But you got other family coming in from outside, and they want to take the property, the estate. And of course, it creates all sorts of issues and problems, and it just makes for one of the craziest one-night stays in a house. that you've seen on a film. It is bonkers, absolutely crazy. It's got to be one of the greatest movies ever made. Spider Baby, or the Maddest story ever told, which is a play on the greatest story ever told, Jesus of Nazareth, I think it is, the greatest story ever told. I've always find that kind of ironic. But Lon Chaney, sobered up for this too. But yeah, see, I'm checking my time, man. I'm making these short bursts, man, short bursts. So check it out, man. Check it out. I should have checked to see if it's streaming or anything. I have not. I don't know. I don't even know if this is still in print, but you ought to check it to see if it is, because if it is, you need to get it. It needs to be in your collection. This is mandatory stuff right here. This is classic. This is awesome stuff right here. So yeah, day 3. Who knows what day 4 brings? But as always, we end these things off with Go Bills.
This is not a dream. Not a dream. We might be useful to you.